Final game of the day of the third region quarterfinals pits the Meade County Lady Waves and the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. And a good evening here, and welcome back to Grayson County High School for what is going to be the final game of the day. And if it's anything like the game that we just watched, well, we are definitely in for a treat here today from Grayson County High School, as we're getting very close to getting underway here in this game. And we'll bring you the starting lineups here in just one moment between Meade County and Owensboro Catholic. As these two teams are two of the top teams in the region, they're going to meet up. Let's get the starting lineup for the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. Leading off, the starting pitcher is Brooke Hamilton. Batting second, Bailey Hamilton. Batting third, Addison Tigner. The four-hole hitter will be Ruthie Jones, Lily Grant, Hannah Robbins, Taranda Stewart, Macy Merritt, Abby Ducate as the starting lineup for the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in. And we're about ready to roll, as it'll be Brooke Hamilton against Callie Wiles, the starting pitcher for Meade County. And the first pitch is a called strike at the knees, and that is how we get underway here today in the final game of the third region quarterfinals. Brooke Hamilton, the hitter, .330 average, 4 homers, 9 doubles, and 16 runs batted in for Brooke Hamilton. Callie Wiles, the starting pitcher for Meade County, in the circle. The pitch is foul. No, it is right in front of the plate. Was it called foul or not? It is foul. Foul ball. So it'll go to 0-2. Brooke Hamilton is the pitcher for Meade County, and the batter, the starting pitcher for Meade County, is Callie Wiles. Wiles, a 22 games, 14 starts, 9-3 record with 5 saves, .212 ERA, 103 strikeouts, 47 walks. The 0-2 coming to Brooke Hamilton is high for ball one. How they line up for Owensboro Catholic in the field: Webb in left, Ledford in center, McCoy in right, Seals, Fortwangler, Carter, and Ledford around the horn from left to right. Knoop is the catcher. Wiles is in the circle for Meade County. The 1-2 coming to Brooke Hamilton is a ground ball to the shortstop, Fortwangler. She throws on, and that is the first out of this softball game. Goes 6-3 on the putout. And it'll now be Bailey Hamilton. Bailey Hamilton, the senior, .313 average with 6 home runs, 3 doubles, and 25 RBIs. Hamilton, the first baseman. Going up against Wiles. The winner will face Edmonson County on Tuesday. Pitch is high and outside for ball one to Bailey Hamilton. Edmonson County, if you missed game 3, it was a doozy. They won that game in 12 innings, tying for the longest game in third region tournament history. Straight up on the pop-up into center field. Ledford has it red, and that is out number 2. These two teams have not played since 2013. They played 3 times in region tournament games. Owensboro Catholic leads that matchup 3-0. Addison Tigner comes in, the second baseman. .263 average with a double and 3 runs batted in. Or that was Ashton Tigner. Addison Tigner is hitting, rather. And there's a called strike on the first pitch to her. She's hitting .394 with a homer, 4 doubles, and 15 runs batted in, is Addison Tigner. And the 0-1 coming in. Bounces in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, Knoop, behind the dish. These two teams have met before at Grayson County High School. It was the 2009 third region championship game that Owensboro Catholic won. It was the last time that Grayson County hosted the region tournament. Ball high, and the count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. In fact, that year, Owensboro Catholic would go on to win the third region championship and then also win the state championship. That was their last state title. They have 5 overall. Called strike low, and the count will even up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Meade County, they're looking for their 5th overall region title. The last time they won was in 2003. It's been a long time since the Lady Waves have found themselves the queens of the region. Popped off behind the plates. And as you may have heard, that landed not too far from where we are and smacked off the bleachers. Making sure everyone's awake down that line. The break even coming to Tigner from Callie Wiles. His ball just misses high. Popped up, and it's going to go foul. It's going to land on top, and it's going to come down towards us here. It landed on top of the net and rolled all the way down near towards us, so we've almost had two come at us here in these last couple of minutes. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, 2 down. Callie Wiles against Addison Tigner. Wiles, a long look in, the wind in the pitch. It's in the dirt, and it's a walk for Tigner. Ruth Jones, the left fielder, comes in to hit now for the Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic. Jones, a .356 average with 6 doubles and 16 runs batted in. The junior left fielder, Ruth Jones. Wiles, the long look in. The pitch, ball inside. Give our home plate umpire credit. He is calling the balls and strikes very loud, and I like it. Picks up in the microphone. There's no doubt on what will happen. The 1-0. Right down Broadway, called strike to Jones, the left fielder. Owensboro Catholic trying to jump out in front of this game. Team that has scored first has won all 3 games of the day so far. 1-1 is a fly ball left field. Webb on the run. She's not going to get there. It's going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to round Tigner. We're going to have a play coming at the plate. The relay is not thrown in. And scoring from first is Tigner on the double by Ruth Jones. Lily Grant, the center fielder. Grant, .267 average with a homer, 4 doubles, 3 triples, and 11 runs batted in. The center fielder. Catholic has the early 1-0 advantage. First pitch, change up in there for a called strike. 2 down here in the inning, but Catholic has crossed a run. Called strike on the inside corner, and the count will move to no balls and 2 strikes. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Wiles trying to get out of it with only 1 run of damage. Pitch is outside for ball 1, and the count moves to 1-2 against Grant. Jones stands on second. Owensboro Catholic has the 1-0 advantage. Long look in from Wiles. The junior winds and fires, and it's caught over the top of the head of Seals. They're going to round and send the runner home. Play at the plate. Noop with a tag on the helmet, and she is out at home, and that is the inning. Owensboro Catholic, though, gets 1, and we head to the bottom of 1. It's Owensboro Catholic 1, and the Lady Waves are coming up. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it is 1-0. Owensboro Catholic has the lead. And it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Lady Wave of Meade County. Leading off, the left fielder will be Riley Webb. Kaylin Ledford will follow. Annabelle Knoop at the 3-hole. Savannah Miller behind that is the cleanup hitter. Hannah Carter, Carissa Fortwangler, Callie Wiles, Tiffany Seals, and Gracie McCoy is how Meade County will line up. Riley Webb leads off for Meade County. Webb, one of the top hitters, not only just on this Meade County team, but in the region. And that pitch just misses outside for ball number 1. Brooke Hamilton, the starting pitcher, in the circle. Hamilton, 27 games, 24 starts, 17-9 record with a 2.22 ERA, 208 strikeouts, 54 walks. As the batter, Riley Webb for Meade County, sees the 1-0 and swings and misses. Webb, .495 average, 8 home runs, 9 doubles, a triple, and 31 RBIs. Webb is committed to play college softball at Murray State. 1-1 is a fly ball high in the air to right field. Ducate has it red, curls around, and makes it for out number 1. Kaylin Ledford, the first baseman, steps into the box. .362 average, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 12 RBIs. The freshman hitting in the 2-hole here against one of the region's top teams. Depending on who you ask, this is probably 2 of the top 3, maybe 4 teams in the region. Showing bunt, it's popped straight up into the air. Hamilton comes in, has it snagged. That's out number 2. Annabelle Knoop comes in, the catcher. Knoop, the Campbellsville softball commit, .316 average, 6 homers, 7 doubles, and 13 runs batted in for the senior from Brandenburg. And first pitch is a cold strike in the outside corner. Meade County coached by John Skaggs, who's making his return here to Grayson County. He was the coach of the Lady Cougars throughout most of the 2000s, including being the coach of that 2005 Third Region Championship game that Grayson County lost to Owensboro Catholic, as there's a swing and a miss by Knoop, a cold strike on the swing, as that was a game that he lost Owensboro Catholic in 2005, and it's a game that, depending on who you ask, it was one of the best games that anyone's seen. 2-1 was the final in 12 innings in that championship game. Skaggs has also been the head coach at North Hardin. Outside, swing and a miss, down on strikes. We're through 1 full. Owensboro Catholic has the 1-0 advantage. This is the Third Region Softball Tournament on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, 1-0. Owensboro Catholic has the lead on Meade County. Hannah Robbins will hit now for the Lady Aces, 323 average with 5 runs batted in for the DP. Went up against Callie Wiles. A very long look in for Wiles, and now time is going to be called. Hannah Robbins didn't like that. She's going to step out of the box, and she's going to make him throw another one. Sam Gormley here with you on the call this evening from Grayson County High School. Ground ball to the second baseman, Carter. She throws on. That's out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Taranda Stewart, the third baseman, comes in to hit .217 average, 2 homers, 4 doubles, a triple, and 8 RBIs. Stewart also on the Owensboro Catholic volleyball team, 131 kills and 21 blocks. And the first pitch comes in, is a breaking ball in there for a called strike at the knees to the third baseman, Stewart. Comes in with the 0-1. Swings and misses over the top of the pitch from Wiles. Davis County advanced in game 1, 10-0 in 6 innings. It was Butler County 11-1 in game 2, and then the last one's been the game of the day in 12 innings. Edmondson County 5-4 over Muhlenberg County. This game 1-0 here in the top of the second. Stewart pops it up, and it'll head out of play. It just misses the bullpen, and instead we'll go beyond it into what is usually a muddy, muddy pasture. Oh, 0-2 pitch coming against Stewart. Outside, it is ball missing. I like that pitch, though, from Wiles to go outside. So we've already got Davis County against Butler County on Tuesday, who will face Edmondson. One, 2 is outside, and that'll even us up here 2-2. The break even is high, pops off the glove of the catcher, Nope. She's going to have to go back and pick it up herself as it kind of dies. And when we were walking up is kind of a soupy mess right at the backstop. She luckily just wiped it off on our pants and says we're good to go. The 3-2 pitch, 1 down, top of the second. Shakes off the first pitch and delivers high and inside, a walk for Stewart. And it'll now be Macy Merritt, the catcher. Merritt, .217 average, 2 doubles, and 9 RBIs.
Number 22, Macy Merritt.
Merritt steps into the box, trying to add to the Owensboro Catholic lead. And there's a called strike right down the middle to Merritt, the catcher. Owensboro Catholic has the 1-0 advantage after the double by Ruth Jones in the first inning. Oh, 1 is a fly ball left field. Webb has it red. She has it for out number 2. Abby Ducate comes in to hit now. Ducate, the senior, .231 average, 3 doubles, a triple, and 11 runs batted in.
Now batting number 21, Abby Ducate.
As here comes the pitch coming in, it is high for ball 1 to Ducate. .10 is a foul Ball by Duquette, the 9-hole hitter. Brooke Hamilton stands in the on-deck circle for Owensboro Catholic. But if you're Cali Wiles, you're trying to make sure that this is the last batter you face. And it's a slow grounder to third. Seals has it. Seals throws. That's the inning. We're through 1.5. Owensboro Catholic on top 1-0. This is the Owensboro Health 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Savannah Miller leads off the bottom of the 2nd inning. Owensboro Catholic on top 1-0. It took Brooke Hamilton only 7 pitches to get out of the 1st inning of play on only facing the minimum. Savannah Miller, the hitter, and the designated player. The first pitch she sees is way outside from Brooke Hamilton. As Savannah Miller, the hitter for Meade County, .302 average with a pair of homers, 7 doubles, and 27 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blows it right past Miller. Hamilton will move the count here to 1-1. The sun begins to set behind us as we got out here a little bit before 8 o'clock. So 1-1 comes, and it's fouled behind the dish, moving us to 1-2. The Owensboro Catholic and Meade County dugouts trying to cheer on their teams. One-two coming. Is a ground ball to shortstop Duquette. Throws across, and that is out number 1. 6-3 on the putout, and it'll now be Hannah Carter, the second baseman for Meade County. Carter, the sophomore, .307 average, 4 homers, 7 doubles, and 13 runs batted in. And first pitch for Carter, she takes a heck of a swing and misses on the pitch high. Hamilton spinning that ball in her right hand. Misses high and outside, and that'll move our count here to 1-1. One down here in the inning. Popped off, and it will go out of play. Got a couple of Grayson County players that are working the water cooler that is behind what is the Meade County dugout, and there's 2 of them. They race to see who can get to the ball first. One usually goes to the right and one goes to the left. 1-2 coming, 1 down in the 2nd. Is popped behind the dish, and we'll do it again. 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Hannah Carter. And Carissa Fortwangler will get her first chance. 256 average, 7 doubles, a triple, and 13 RBIs. Fortwangler is the junior shortstop. And it's popped off behind the dish for Fortwangler. Bottom of the second inning here at Grayson County High School. In the third region quarterfinals, the final third region quarterfinal game of the afternoon. Another one goes behind the dish. It is 0-2 to Fortwangler. John Skaggs, that head coach for Meade County, a couple of years ago was inducted into the Kentucky Softball Hall of Fame. Called strike on the outside corner, and that is the inning. We're through 2 full. Catholic on top of Meade, 1-0. This is the Owensboro Health Third Region Softball Tournament on K105. Back to the top of the order for Owensboro Catholic. Brooke Hamilton leads off. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Hamilton grounded out to the shortstop in her first plate appearance. Callie Wiles back out for this third inning of work. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1 to Brooke Hamilton. As the 1-0 comes into Hamilton, the starting pitcher is ripped deep left field. Going back is Webb, looking up, it is gone! Home run, Brooke Hamilton! 5th home run of the season for the senior starting pitcher, and the Lady Aces have a 2-0 lead. It hugged the line all the way, and Hamilton touches them all. Bailey Hamilton, that's the first home run of the tournament. Bailey Hamilton, the first baseman, 0 for 1. Flew out to center field. And it bounces in her first plate appearance. And John Skaggs wants time. He's going to go out and talk with his starting pitcher, Callie Wiles, the junior, right now after giving up the home run and then having the pitch low. Bailey Hamilton, the hitter for Owensboro Catholic. And the 1-0 is popped off right side out of play. So it's 1-1 is the count. And that's a rip into left field, bounces in front of Webb. And the bats keep on hitting for the Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic. Addison Tigner gets her second plate appearance. She walked in plate appearance number 1. The first pitch is a called strike in there at the knees to Tigner. Tigner, the second baseman, senior, just under 400 on the year with a homer, 4 doubles, and 15 RBIs. Wiles delivers the 0-1, shows bunt, pops straight up into the air, coming up and making the play is Noop. Out of the stance, the catcher makes it. And now be Ruth Jones. Jones doubled into left field in her first plate appearance, scoring a run. That made it 1-0 at the time. Ruth Jones, the hitter. First pitch is a ball inside. The runner, Hamilton, stands at first base. That is Bailey Hamilton. Brooke Hamilton has already gone long ball in the inning. One-0 is a swing and a miss, fooling Jones behind the dish. Coming with the 1-1, with 1 out here in the third, is a swing and a miss, with 1 down here in the inning. Wiles trying to bounce back from giving up the home run and then the line drive base hit. The 1-2 is outside and the count goes even. The break-even pitch is in the dirt low, and it'll go a full count here. The full count pitch with 1 down in the inning is a blooper, left side base hit, drops in front of Webb. She picks it up, and you've got runners on first and second with 1 down in the third. John Skaggs calls timeout again. Callie Wiles, the pitcher. Kaylin Ledford does pitch at times as well for the Lady Waves. And will that switch happen? It appears that we will have a new pitcher out in the circle for Meade County. We'll tell you who it is after this, as it is 2-0, Owensboro Catholic on top. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Kaylin Ledford is the new pitcher into the game for Meade County. Ledford, 16 games, 13 starts, 8-5 record with a save, 1.77 ERA, 88 strikeouts, 22 walks. She's put into a situation as the freshman. As Lily Grant steps into the box for Owensboro Catholic. With runners on first and second, one out, a run has already crossed the plate here in this third inning. Laying the bunt down, and it will be foul down the third base line. Grant, the center fielder, in her first plate appearance, singled into left field on a little blooper down that left side. Catholic has a chance to take this game in control. Spinning the ball in her hand is the lefty, Kaylin Ledford. 0-1 is outside. You don't see a ton of left-handed softball pitchers. It's the first one we've seen today. Ledford, a long look in. The 1-1 coming. Grant. It is a called strike. Grant tried to check the swing. It didn't matter. It was a strike no matter what. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of 3. 2-0 Catholic. They already have the home run by Bailey Hamilton in the inning. The 1-2 is high, and that'll even up the count here, 2-2. Coming in with a break even with 1 down. Is a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Hamilton is going to round. She will try to come in, but a good throw in by Ledford in center holds Hamilton at third, and the bases will be loaded for Owensboro Catholic's Hannah Robbins. The DP grounded out to second in her first plate appearance. Robbins, 323 average with 5 RBIs. And the first pitch is a changeup in there for a called strike. Robbins, the DP, entered the game with only 5 RBIs, but a 323 average. A 1 just misses on the outside corner. Annabelle Knoop, the catcher, looks back at the home plate umpire, probably to ask where it missed, and the umpire gave her the explanation. Ground ball, foul. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the inning. Bases loaded for Catholic. Huge pitch coming from the freshman, Kaylin Ledford. Shakes off. Now coming in with a 1-2. It's outside. Popping out of the stance is Knoop. She was able to keep it in front of her. The break even coming with 1 down here in the third. Is swing and a miss. Fooling Robbins with a changeup. And the freshman is down on strikes. Taranda Stewart walked in her first plate appearance. Bases loaded for Taranda Stewart. Taking her time as Ledford trying to work out of the jam. Pitch is low, good stomp behind the dish by the Campbellsville signee, Annabelle Knoop. The change also in the field we didn't bring to you. Autumn Rogers has entered the game. She's now at first base in place of Wiles. Ball is low, and it is 2 balls and no strikes. Taranda Stewart in a beautiful hitter's count. The 2-0 coming. High, it misses, and we're at 3 balls and no strikes. Will Jeremy Phelps, the head coach for Owensboro Catholic, green light Taranda Stewart here in this situation. The sophomore. Showing bunt, pulling back. It is a called strike just outside. That's a good example of the 3-0 Leo. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 down. Ledford taking her time, making every pitch counts. Called strike on the outside corner. She's fought back to make the count go full. Nowhere to put her. Hamilton stands on third. Jones on second. Grant on first. The wind and the pitch coming. Called strike 3. That is the inning. Stewart watches the pitch go by, and that ends the inning, and Owensboro Catholic strands the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of 3. It's Catholic 2, Meade 0. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Autumn Rogers leads off for Meade County. The first baseman now, Rogers, 309 average with a double and 6 runs batted in. And the first pitch coming in is popped off, and it is a cow pasture shot. It's the first one we've had in a couple of games. I think that's number 5 or 6 of the day. Keeping track again, since you probably haven't heard yet, there's a cow pasture down to the right side, and an Owensboro Catholic fan is walking down there, but I don't think he's going to be able to fish it out. The 0-1 is a called strike at the knees. Owensboro Catholic's Brooke Hamilton has retired all 6 of the batters she's faced so far. The 0-2 is popped off in the infield. Ducate has it at short. That's out number 1 of this 3rd inning. Tiffany Seals steps into the box. Seals, the 3rd baseman, getting her first plate appearance of the game. 281 average with 3 homers, 12 doubles, and 20 RBIs. Seals is the hitter, And she swings and misses. Hamilton's been able to do whatever she wants in the circle so far. And another swing and a miss at the pitch low against Tiffany Seals. The 0-2 pitch coming is high for ball one against Tiffany Seals. The third region baseball tournament has been going on today as well. And to us being the Grayson County broadcast, Grayson County and Apollo are about ready to get underway soon. 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Tiffany Seals. And it'll now be Gracie McCoy, the right fielder. 297 average with a double and 5 runs batted in.
Number 1, Grayson McCoy.
McCoy, the lefty, going up against Hamilton. She shows bunt and fouls it. Right now the line on Hamilton in the circle. She's got 4 strikeouts. That's the only stat we have to bring you right now because it's no hits, no base runners. Oh, 1 coming, showing bunt again, missing. Was McCoy, and it'll go to no balls and 2 strikes here with 2 down in the third. The 0-2. McCoy swings and misses. 9 up, 9 down for Meade County. We head to the fourth. It's 2-0 Catholic. This is the third region softball tournament brought to you by Owensboro Health on K105. Top of the fourth inning, we had Catholic on top 2-0 against Meade County. Macy Merritt will lead off for the Lady Aces against Kaylin Ledford, who came in relief of Wiles and got out of the bases loaded jam.
Leading off for Owensboro Catholic in the top of the fourth inning, number 22, Macy Merritt.
Merritt 0 for 1. She flew out to left field in her first plate appearance. And she checks swing. She went, says the home plate umpire. As it is an 0-1 count here. The 0-1 is a swing and a miss coming to Merritt. Meade County trails 2-0 here at the end of the third inning. Catholic trying to continue their offensive outburst. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. Macy Merritt goes down on strikes. The line score right now for Catholic, 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors. For Meade County, it's a bunch of zeros through the first 3. Abby Ducate, the right fielder, grounded out to third in her first plate appearance. Ducate is the senior third base, or right fielder, rather, for the Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic. First pitch right up the middle, bounces off of the glove of Ledford. Recovering is Fort Wangler, and she just eats it. Bad luck. 1-6 infield single. And Ducate was hustling down the way. Brooke Hamilton comes in to hit. And her last plate appearance, well, she hit a dinger into left field. It was the first home run of the day here in the third region tournament. It's hugging the line all the way down that left field line, and I know the former Meade County head coach and current Grayson County head coach Penny Reese was sitting down there earlier. Ground ball, Fort Wangler. She goes a short way for 1, no relay. Fielder's choice goes 6-4 on the putout, and that's out number 2 here of the 4th inning. Courtesy runner will be Ashton Tigner, the senior, will courtesy run at first base for Brooke Hamilton. Of course, Brooke Hamilton didn't need a courtesy runner her last time up because she got to trot the bases herself. Bailey Hamilton steps into the box. She's 1 for 2. Line drive in her last plate appearance and has also been out on a fly ball to center. Outside ball 1. Tigner an aggressive secondary lead down at first base. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. The K105 Digital Productions crew. It's been a long day. We got here just a little over 11 hours ago. Ball misses low, and that'll move it here to 2 balls and no strikes. A little bit about 11 hours ago, we were rolling in on about 2 wheels, getting you ready for this. Bailey Hamilton, the hitter, against Kaylin Ledford. Called strike at the knees. Safe to say the Owensboro Catholic fans were letting the home plate umpires say they did not quite agree with that call. 2-1 coming in. Hamilton swings into left field for a base hit. On the low bounce, Webb picks it up, and runners on first and second with 2 down here in the 4th. For the Lady Aces, Addison Tigner comes in, the second baseman. She's walked and popped out in foul territory. Tigner with a chance to add to the 2-0 Catholic lead. Called strike on the outside corner. Nothing is the score. Ball misses high and outside, and we go to 1-1. Meade County taking their time. Kaylin Ledford comes with a pitch. It misses low and falling behind now at 2-1. Some pacing happen outside that Meade County dugout. John Skaggs. Winner of this game gets Edmondson County on Tuesday here at Grayson County High School. Scheduled for an 8 o'clock start. The 2-1 is a changeup in there for a called strike. I think Annabelle Knoop, the catcher, thought that was strike 3. She was headed towards the dugout. coming with the break even. It is a ground ball to the shortstop, Fort Wangler. She throws, and it is an out at first base. Catholic threatens but can't cross any. We head to the bottom of 4. It's 2-0 Owensboro Catholic on top. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament brought to you by Owensboro Health on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. Bottom of the 4th inning, Riley Webb back to the top of the order for Meade County, the Murray State commit. Flew out to right field in her first plate appearance, a ball that skied high. And the first pitch from Hamilton is high for ball 1. For Meade County, it's been 9 up, 9 down. They've yet to have a runner touch first base. As Hamilton delivers the 1-0, a swing and a miss by Riley Webb. These two teams did not play this year. In fact, they haven't played in 10 years. Last time they played was 2013. I mean, these are 2 region opponents technically, but swing and a miss by Webb. You know, Catholic will play more of the region schedule, but Meade County, where they're located, they play a lot of 5th region schools because they used to be in that region, in that neck of the woods. They'll go up to Louisville because in a lot of ways it's quicker for them to go to Louisville than it is to go to Owensboro. 1-2, Webb, fly ball back into deep center field. Grant has it read, and she has it. Crushed it to straightaway center field, but again, Webb couldn't get it down low enough. Kaylin Ledford popped out to the pitcher in her first plate appearance. Called strike on the outside corner. First one there to Ledford from Brooke Hamilton, who has been superb to start for Owensboro Catholic. We've seen a lot of really good pitching in this tournament already. Gleason for Butler County. Really, every pitcher that threw last game. I mean, Julie Norris for Edmondson County. I'm assuming that they're back in Brownsville now. I hope her dad has a ice pack waiting for her on that arm. You're one of those big old ice ones that she can be icing that shoulder. It is low as it's 2-1. And Edmondson County is very thankful that that region semifinals is not tomorrow to give Julie an extra day to get and recover. As here comes the 2-1. It is popped behind the dish. That was one Merritt, the catcher. She didn't see where it happened. She took the mask off and was looking, and it just bounced in front of her. Break even coming from Hamilton to Ledford. Fly ball center field. Grant charges in, and it's actually going to be the left fielder Jones that will make the play. And that is out number 2.
Now batting for Meade County, number 45, Annabelle Newt.
Annabelle Knoop comes into the box. Annabelle Knoop to hit. 0 for 1. She struck out in her first plate appearance, and she swings and misses here. Meade County still looking for their first base runner of the game. They're still in it. I mean, it's 2-0. A bloop and a blast, as the old saying goes. The 0-1 coming in is a ball high. That'll even us up here at 1 ball and 1 strike. Delivering the sign coming in with 2 down in the 4th. Pitch is fouled and hit a ton by Annabelle Knoop, but well foul. If Knoop straightens that out, that'd have been a homer no matter where she'd have hit it in this ballpark. One ball, 2 strikes, bottom of 4. Meade County still looking for that first base runner. Here it comes in from Brooke Hamilton. Swing and a miss. Knoop is down on strikes. We're through 4 full. It's 2-0 Catholic on top. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Fifth inning we had. It's still 2-0. Catholic on top. And Ruth Jones leads off. She's doubled and singled in the game. As Owensboro Catholic has a 2-0 advantage. It's been a good game. Catholic has missed some opportunities on the base paths, and Meade County still looking for their first base runner. And the first pitch is a blooper caught by the shortstop, Fort Wangler, for out number 1. As it'll now be Lily Grant, the Dyersburg State signee, comes in. She has singled to center and singled to left. Dyersburg State is a JUCO school in Tennessee. Not really that far, as it's just on the other side, down kind of in that Murray area. So from Owensboro, it's not too terribly far. And the first pitch to Grant is outside for ball number 1. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. Your K105 Digital Productions crew of Jaden Kinney, Zach Newton, and Eli Smith are working hard. Mr. Kinney's been here all day, and he's enjoying every second of it. 1-0, the swing and a miss. One. Breaking ball, Grant watches outside, and that's that little changeup That is such a good pitch, and it's so hard to take advantage of. Lily Grant against Ledford. 2-1. Low. And it is 3 balls and 1 strike. The sun begins to set behind our vantage point. We were here as it was beginning to rise. Ball. No, it's a called strike rather on the outside corner. Owensboro Catholic fans didn't agree with a called strike on the outside corner. Full count pitch coming with 1 down here in the 5th. And it is popped straight up in the infield. First baseman Rogers has it grabbed, and that is out number 2 here of the 5th inning. Hannah Robbins, the DP, steps into the box. Robbins grounded out to second and struck out swinging. Kaylin Ledford has come in relief of the original starting pitcher and pitched really well. There's a called strike as Callie Wiles, the junior, got the start. Ledford's come in and mowed down the Lady Aces. But the only issue is that Brooke Hamilton, the starting pitcher for Owensboro Catholic, has truly mowed down the Lady Waves. 0-1, swing and a miss and a pitch low, and the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Outside it pops. Good eye by Robbins to watch it go. One, 2 coming. 2 down. Here in the top of the 5th. Ledford pitches low to Robbins, and they're leaving us up here at 2-2. Catholic got 1 run in the first inning on the double by Jones and added another on the home run by Hamilton. It's been all the offense and all the runs we've had in the game so far. Break even. Ground ball foul. Riley Webb goes and grabs it, and we'll fire it in. So one downside, it's one thing I like about the major league and the minor leagues. You'll have it to where, they get it on those plays and they'll throw it, toss it to the young fan. It's not necessarily the case here. Those softballs are like gold, and those teams want them back, especially Grayson County. The break even is fouled off again by Robbins, and the at-bat will go one more pitch. 2-0 Catholic on top. Winner gets Edmonson County tomorrow, or rather on Tuesday in the 3rd region semifinals. Robbins swings and misses, and that is the inning. 2-0 Catholic on top. We head to the bottom of 5. This is the 3rd region softball tournament on K105. Owensboro Catholic still looking for their, or rather Meade County is still looking for their first base runner of the game. Savannah Miller rounded out to the shortstop in her first plate appearance. The sophomore toes into the box against Brooke Hamilton, who has been superb through 4+. And the first pitch of inning number 5 from her is high for ball 1. They go down to check down at first to see if she went, and our first base umpire says she did not. It was a heck of a job by Miller to hold back because it looked like she was going for it. 1-0 coming in is a called strike at the knees, and that'll move us to 1-1. We probably don't have many Grayson County fans locked into our broadcast, but we will give the update of the third region baseball tournament at the end of the first inning. Grayson County and Apollo are knotted up at 0. That game is being held at Hancock County High School. The 1-1. Called strike on that outside corner. That low strike has been there all day. Savannah Miller going up against Brooke Hamilton. Is fouled off, and that is no doubter of a Cal Pastor shot down that right field line. Luckily, our crew doesn't know that they're going to have to go fetch those at the end of the day. They don't know that yet, but they just learned. That's why they get the big bucks. 1-2 is low. Good eye by Miller to watch it go by. Game number 4 of the day. Played a lot of innings of softball. 6, 5, 12, and now we're in 5. If I could do math, I would count that up, but it's way too late for that. And it's outside. I think we're at like 23, 24. No, did they call her strike 3? No, they did not. As they looked down to check with the first base umpire and said she did not go. Jeremy Phelps, Owensboro Catholic's head coach in that first base dugout, was trying to plead the case that Miller did go. 3-2 pitch here in this 5th inning. It is a swing and a miss. Miller down on strikes. And it'll be Hannah Carter, the second baseman. She struck out swinging in her first plate appearance.
Number 12, Hannah Carter.
This first one coming from Carter, or to Carter, is high, ball 1 from Brooke Hamilton. Hamilton at just 50 pitches here with 1 out in this 5th inning. She's been very efficient in the circle. Outside, falling behind is Hamilton at 2-0, something she's not done. Why she's had so much success in the circle, one of the big reasons is she stayed ahead in the count. And that's huge. 2-0 is a cold strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down, bottom of 5. Meade County trails Owensboro Catholic 2-0. And it's a ground ball to the third baseman, Stewart. She throws across. That's out number 2 here of the 5th inning. Carissa Fortwangler struck out looking in her first plate appearance. For Hamilton, she's had 7 strikeouts in the game. And we're getting, I think, maybe some new softballs. Maybe one was a little wet. And the home plate umpire says, can somebody wipe that off maybe with a towel or something? Fortwangler, the hitter, 0 for 1 in the game. Brooke Hamilton comes in with the pitch. And it's a ground ball, high chopper to third. Stewart throws across. That's 5 perfect innings for Brooke Hamilton. We're through 5 full. It's 2-0. Owensboro Catholic leads Meade County. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Top of the 6th inning, Owensboro Catholic leads 2-0. Taranda Stewart will lead off for the Lady Aces. She's 0 for 1, struck out looking in her last plate appearance and has also worked a walk against the Lady Wave. Been a great game here. Ball goes low. Not a lot of offense. The pitcher's duel. And Ledford has come in and been really good for Meade County. 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Bunch of zeros other than that. And Ledford's just taking her time in the circle as well. Making her pitch. Inside. Stewart watches it go by. Stewart, you can tell, is a volleyball player. 131 kills, 21 blocks. She's got the height and 131 kills. That doesn't surprise me either. She could probably smash it on the outside hitter for the Lady Aces. 2-0 is popped off behind the dish. Obviously, Owensboro Catholic, one of the top volleyball teams in the region. Meade County usually has a solid team as well. Coming with the 2-1. Popped off, shallow, left field. Webb comes in, makes the catch. Long run, Riley Webb was able to run it down for out number 1 here in the 6th inning. And looks like we are going to have a pinch hitter. The pinch hitter will be Hannah Tigner. The sophomore, 267 average, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. So Tigner gets her first plate appearance. It'll be interesting to see if we'll have to keep an eye on it and see if they'll re-enter the catcher back into the game. Tigner getting her first plate appearance. Ball misses outside against Tigner. Owensboro Catholic got the run score on the double in the first inning and then had the home run to lead off the third inning since that point. And once Meade County brought on Kaylin Ledford, she's been great. Called strike at the knees. One and one is the count. Kaylin Ledford, the pitcher. Hannah Tigner, the pinch hitter. Little dribbler to Seals at third. She fires down to Rogers at first. That's out number 2 here of this 6th inning. Abby Ducate comes in for her third at bat of the game. She singled and grounded out. Oh no, I guess, did we call that a foul ball? I guess we did. Must have fouled off of her foot. I missed that call. So we only have 1 out, and it's a 1-2 count. Now it's a ground ball. Right back to Ledford. She'll throw on, and we're back to the same point we were. So instead of Seals having to put out, Ledford will get it. Back to 2 down in the second. Now it'll be Abby Ducate. I was just predicting the future. Singled to short and grounded out to third. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss. At a pitch low to Ducate. Ledford's done a good job peppering the zone. Against Owensboro Catholic. Ducate swings, pops it up, and the circle there to catch it is Ledford. Bottom of the 6th is where we head in Litchfield. It's 2-0. Owensboro Catholic on top. This is the Owensboro Health sponsored coverage of the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, bottom of the 6th inning. Autumn Rogers leads off for Meade County. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Brooke Hamilton back out. She's not allowed a base runner through the first 5 innings. First pitch is outside of 4-1. Catholic trying to clinch this 2-0 victory. Still more softball to play. 1-0 is fouled behind the dish. And another example of why we're very thankful there's a net. Because if there's not a net, I think I would have had at least a broken shoulder. Our poor director today, Jaden Kinney, he'd be having not a good day. Yeah, we already have had a barbecue nacho go the way. Ball high. Autumn Rogers did not go, said the first base umpire. The 2-1 coming. Is a fly ball into shallow right field. It is a foul ball. The Meade County faithful thought they might have had their first base runner of the game, but it does drop just foul. And we had probably the best angle at anybody on that, and it was foul. And luckily that first base umpire, he right there on top of it. The break even coming from Hamilton to Rogers. Rogers swings, ground ball in the hole to the second baseman Tigner. She throws on to first. Out number 1. Tiffany Seals, the third baseman, steps into the box. She struck out swinging in her first plate appearance.
Tiffany Seals.
Brooke Hamilton, the pitcher. Tiffany Seals, the third baseman, steps into the box. Ball misses high. Of course, these two teams became rivals in girls basketball. Two of the top girls, in fact, I can't say two of the top two girls basketball teams in the third region. I'll say it if no one else will. They've proven, Meade County's girls basketball team, phenomenal. Both of these teams have represented the region. A swing and a miss comes each of the last 2 years. Meade County did back in the 2022 season, and Owensboro Catholic did this year. Popped up behind the dish, and it's 1-2. Tiffany Seals trying to become the first base runner of the game. The 1-2 coming in. Misses low, evening us up at 2-2. Break-even pitch. The wind and the fire is popped behind the dish and coming one more time. We'll be back on Tuesday for the third region semifinals. First game at 6, second game is scheduled for 8. Probably will be more like 8:15. Or if we have another Edmondson-Muhlenberg County game, that game might not start until about 3 a.m. Game 2. The break even coming with one down. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Tiffany Seals. Gracie McCoy into the box. McCoy struck out in her first plate appearance. Hamilton, 8 strikeouts. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. The pinch hitter will be Danica Love, the junior for Meade County. Love will presumably enter the game in right field. Love, 292 average with 4 RBIs. And we're going to have a timeout called. Coming out is Jeremy Phelps, the head coach. He's going to talk with his pitcher in the circle, Brooke Hamilton. Want to remind you to subscribe to us on the K105 YouTube channel if you've enjoyed watching the coverage. That's the best way to tell us thank you, but also we want to thank, and I'm sure you do as well, Owensboro Health for being the title sponsor of our coverage. Owensboro Health has locations in Litchfield, in Muhlenberg County, and also, of course, their flagship location right there in downtown Owensboro. It's a beautiful facility that they have in Davis County.
Now batting from Meade County, 0-0.
So it will be Danica Love to hit. Jeremy Phelps, the head coach. He's been the head coach since 2017. Served as an assistant under George Randolph prior to that, 1989 graduate of Owensboro Catholic. And Love watches the first pitch, called strike. Owensboro Catholic leads 2-0. Meade County still looking for their first base runner of the game here at the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 1 high. Hamilton looks into the dugout at her head coach Phelps. The 1-1 to Love is outside. See, Love is taking that advantage of running up in the base, running up the batter's box. Coming in, the 2-1 is fouled off to even up the count here at 2-2. 2-0 Catholic on top. They had the home run in the first, or the home run in the third, the double in the first. that gets us to the point we're at right now. About 90 minutes into this game. The break even coming in the bottom of the 6th inning. The wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 6 perfect for Brooke Hamilton. We head to the 7th. It's 2-0 Owensboro Catholic on top. This is the 3rd Region Softball Tournament on K105. Seventh inning, we had 2-0 Catholic on top against Meade County. It'll be Brooke Hamilton to lead off. She's 1 for 3. Homer to left field in the 3rd inning. This game is moving by relatively quick. As Catholic just has those 2 runs. Hamilton has been superb in the circle. And she has I'm not sure if it's a called strike or a swinging strike. It doesn't matter. It's a strike. Hamilton had the homer down the left field line. That made it 2-0 back in the 3rd inning to lead off that inning. Can she do the same thing here? Called strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. McCoy has re-entered the game for Love as well in right field. Wanted to make sure that we give that designation. So Love was the pinch hitter. She is out. McCoy is back in right field. John Skaggs trying to do whatever he can. Outside. That's a good pitch there by Ledford. I like that. Trying to get Hamilton to chase the pitch outside into the opposing batter's box. The 1-2 coming is a changeup that missed. Didn't miss by much, we'll say that. The break even is low. And that's only ball 3. Brooke Hamilton tried to pull a fast one. I don't blame her. I know Joey Vano for the Cincinnati Reds famously, maybe about 5 years ago, he got a 3-ball walk. He just took first, and the umpires just said, okay. They didn't even stop to ask twice. 3-2 is a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, Seal. She bobbled, but she recovers. And that's out number 1. Owensboro Catholic here in this situation trying to add some insurance because you never know when those Meade County bats might wake up. Bailey Hamilton, she's 2 for 3 in the ball game. Single to left twice and flown out to center field. And pitch runs outside to Bailey Hamilton, the hitter for Owensboro Catholic. Ledford's been very good in the circle for Meade, coming in relief. She tried the little riser and misses. She came in relief of Callie Wiles, who didn't throw bad. John Skaggs just had the short leash, knowing in the win or go home game. 2-0 is a ground ball to third. Seals throws across, and that's out number 2. Addison Tigner, the second baseman, now gets the chance. 0 for 2 in the game. She's grounded out to short and flown out in foul territory along with a walk. For Meade County, it'll be Webb Ledford Knoop in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 in the order. Change up in there for a called strike from Ledford. Spinning the ball in that left hand is Kaylin Ledford, the freshman. Peppers another strike into the zone. 0-2, 2 down here in the 7th. The 0-2 pitch misses high to Tigner for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of 7, Catholic leads 2-0. It's been just about as perfect as it could have been dreamt up by Owensboro Catholic. The 2-0 is a ground ball to the second baseman, Carter. She throws on, and we head to the 7th. Owensboro Catholic 3 outs away from advancing to the 3rd Region semifinals. Will they do it? We'll find out next, as this is the 3rd Region softball tournament, brought to you by Owensboro Health on K105. Brooke Hamilton is 3 outs away from closing the door, but right now she is also 3 outs away from a perfect game. She has faced the minimum through 6. Riley Webb has flown out to right and flown out to center. Both of those flyouts, she hit a ton. The Meade County dugout trying to lift their team. First pitch is a swing and a miss from Riley Webb. The 0-1 is outside, and the count will go to 1-1. Riley Webb flew out nearly to the wall in center field in her last plate appearance. That was back in the 4th. In the 1st, she flew out pretty much straight away right field. Hamilton, the long look in. The 1-1 misses high. Two balls, 1 strike, bottom of the 7th inning. Riley Webb being very patient. Because here's the thing, a bloop and a blast your way, Meade County. This is a 2-0 game. The 2-1 misses high, and it is 3-1. Webb, the senior, trying to make sure this is not her final game played. The Murray State softball commit. The 3-1 is fouled off, and the count will go full. Ledford is in the on-deck circle. Knoop in the hole for the Lady Waves. Big pitch coming from Riley Webb. Looks into Jeremy Phelps, who calls to the senior Hamilton. The pitch is fouled off, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 3-2 to Hamilton. In the circle to Riley Webb. Senior versus senior. Swing and a miss. Webb goes down on strikes. 2 outs away is Owensboro Catholic. Lady Waves have sent 19 batters to the plate. All of them have gone back to the dugout. Kaylin Ledford, the hitter, 0 for 2. She's popped out and flown out in the game. Swing and a miss. The first pitch there from Hamilton. You can feel the tension. That Meade County dugout, I give them a lot of credit. They're very loud down that third base line, trying to cheer on their team. When their season comes down, showing bunt, pulling back. Did she make an attempt at it? She did not, says our home plate umpire. 1-1. 1 down, bottom of 7. Kaylin Ledford against Brooke Hamilton. Hamilton pitches and Ledford fouls it off. It is 1-2. 1 down, bottom of 7. Brooke Hamilton is not allowed a base runner in the circle. The 1-2 coming to Ledford. Outside. That'll even up the count here at 2-2. Owensboro Catholic fans trying to cheer that pitch, but it was outside. The break even coming with 1 down. Is outside again, and the count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of 7. The wind and the pitch is a fly ball left field. Going back, and it is grabbed by Jones. Brooke Hamilton is 1 out away from a perfect game. Annabelle Knoop has struck out swinging twice. The Campbellsville softball commit to try and extend the season. But right now, it's just trying to get on base any way you can. Hamilton versus Knoop. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The first one goes down. Knoop taking her time. Walking in the box. Making every pitch count. The swing is there. 1 strike away is Brooke Hamilton from history. No balls, 2 strikes. Hamilton has retired every batter she's faced in the game. Can she get the most important one? and send the Lady Aces on. The pitch is a foul ball down the left field line. Hamilton has been superb. 10 strikeouts, not allowing a single base runner. We recollect. You can feel the tension in the air. Knoop went all the way up the line to take her practice swings. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, bottom of 7. Brooke Hamilton against Annabelle Knoop. Knoop calls time and backs off. The 0-2. Knoop pops it behind the dish. We reset again. No balls, 2 strikes. Two down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brooke Hamilton trying to finish off what would be history. The wind and the pitch is fouled off behind the plates. And we do it again. The 0-2 pitch here with 2 down. Bottom of the 7th inning. Brooke Hamilton versus Annabelle Knoop. Hamilton trying to close it out. The 0-2 is low for ball 1. Edmondson County awaits. They had the thrilling 12-inning victory against Muhlenberg County. Annabelle Knoop walks all the way up the line. Looks down at her head coach, John Skaggs, who nods his head as if to say, "You've got this." Jeremy Phelps gives the call. The 1-2. High. Knoop holds back. She walked back and she knew she almost just swung at a high ball. The break-even pitch with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hamilton. Ground ball right back to Hamilton. She throws on. A perfect game for Brooke Hamilton. Owensboro Catholic advances to the next round of the semifinals. Hamilton faces 21 batters, retires all 21, and the Lady Aces have advanced to face Edmondson County. History in Litchfield on this date of Sunday, May the 21st. Senior starting pitcher Brooke Hamilton for Owensboro Catholic has thrown a perfect game in the 3rd region quarterfinals. Your final score, Owensboro Catholic 2, Meade County 0. We'll come back and wrap it up after this. This is the 3rd region softball tournaments on K105. History was just seen tonight here at Grayson County High School as Owensboro Catholic's Brooke Hamilton strikes out 10 and throws a perfect game to advance the Lady Aces to the semifinals. The final line on Hamilton: 7 innings, 0 hits, 0 run, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts. And you know what? To make things better, she also had a dinger and a left field. It doesn't get much better than that for Brooke Hamilton. I think I might need to talk to her on what the lottery numbers might be, because she's had one heck of a day. The other RBI was by Ruth Jones on the hit in the first inning. The final line score for Owensboro Catholic: 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. For Meade County, 0 runs, 0 hits, and no errors. That'll wrap up our coverage here from 4 games here of the 3rd Region Softball Quarterfinals. Davis County, Butler County, Edmondson County, and Owensboro Catholic have all advanced to the 3rd Region semifinals. Those games will be on Tuesday, as that will be at 6 o'clock and at 8 o'clock will be those 2 games. We'll have them right here on the K105 YouTube channel. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Zach Newton, Eli Smith, and Jaden Kinney. So for them, on a night where a perfect game by Brooke Hamilton is thrown to send Owensboro Catholic into the region semifinals, this is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.